And now, live from C Nation Studios at Irwin Academy, it's the C Nation Podcast Show.
Hey guys, what's going on? We are back. I am Mr. C in the place to be from Irwin Academy here in Studio B with the ukulele. Sorry I've been gone for a little while, guys. Actually got hurt and messed up my knee a little bit, so I've just been resting up, trying to get back to normal, and here we are with another lesson. Shout out to those of you that I saw picking up their Chromebooks on Friday. If you were there, you saw me out playing some music for you guys. And shout out to everybody, all the teachers and staff that were there helping out. Wanted to make sure that we saw you guys and got your Chromebooks out and everything. Alright, let's get right into it. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to play a song called Someone to Lava. If you've seen the movie Moana, the Disney movie Moana, it's a nice little mini movie right before. And it only uses 3 chords on the ukulele. And for those of you that are my students, you know that your ukuleles have stickers, and this one does not. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to play these 3 chords. One of them is super easy. The second chord is a little more complicated, and the third chord is complicated. Alright, so the first chord that we're going to look at is a C, my favorite chord. And, you know what, before we do that, I got my phone, and I know I've said this in the previous videos before, but you always need to tune your guitar, your ukulele, your bass, whatever string instrument you're playing, you have to tune it before you play it. I tuned it yesterday. Sorry, that ain't gonna work. The tuning changes, especially today. Today is April 9th, Thursday, April 9th, and it's raining. It's been raining all week. It's going to rain again tomorrow. So the weather has been changing like crazy. And any wooden instrument, it affects whether it's inside. I hope it's not outside. But like, it doesn't matter. The humidity in the air changes the way your instrument is. So tune it. All right. Anyways, I have Guitar Tuna. Guitar, Tuna, like the fish, tuna fish. It's a free app that I got on my phone. I actually have 2 different tuners on my phone. One that I use for my saxophone, and another one that I use for guitar, bass, and ukulele. Now, if you're playing a show and there's a lot of noise, a phone tuner is not going to work the best. Okay? If you have one of the tuners that goes on the headstock of the instrument, those are going to work the best in any situation. But when I don't have one readily available because I'm too lazy to go get it, well, I always have one on my phone just in case. All right, so this is a soprano ukulele. The tuning is in C. So let's tune it. All right, our first note is a G. Oh, and you can always, on this app too, you have the names of the strings, and if you push it, it plays what it's supposed to sound like for you. Cool, huh? So if you want to practice tuning by ear, it's very possible. All right, so first string is a G. Playing it, and I see a little picture. I'll show you guys. Okay, you want that little bubble to be right in the middle of that red line. And I'm a little bit flat, meaning I'm a little bit too low. So I'm going to turn up a tiny bit. And when it's right, that's what happens. Okay? Next string is a C. I had to switch modes. I didn't realize that when you push the button, it changes the tuning mode. So you just flip the little switch that says auto, and it goes back to picking up the frequencies on its own. There we go. All right. We're all done tuning. Remember, tuning is something that you have to practice, okay? You're not going to be the greatest at it right away. You're probably going to break a couple strings like I did when I was learning how to tune. And just be careful, okay? You don't want to turn it too fast. All right, to the song. A C chord, okay? Using your A string, which is the bottom string closest to the floor. You have C, G, no, you have G, C, E, and A, okay? G is the top string closest to your face. C is the second string. E is the third string. And A is the fourth string, the string closest to the floor. Okay? Alright, so to play a C chord, we are looking at our A string, the one closest to the floor. Third fret. Now remember, these little golden lines are the frets. But in order to play this correctly, we want to put our finger between the fret. See that? Right there. Bam, bam, bam. So we're not actually counting the frets themselves, but we're counting these boxes right here. And you have, oh, wrong way. You have dots on the side. That'll also help you count. This is your 5th fret, 7th fret, and your 10th fret, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a dot. 6, 7. There's a dot. 8, 9, 10. There's another dot. Okay? So to easily find the 5th fret, just look for your first dot. Especially if you have these mahalo guitars, ukuleles, guitars. Jeez. All right. C chord. A string, 3rd fret. 1, 2, 3. That's all you got to do. Put a finger right there and strum all of them. Good. You learned your first chord. I'm proud of you. And it didn't take that long, huh? Remember what this is called. This is called a C chord. And how do you play a C chord? 3rd fret of the A string, the string closest to the floor. Bam. Okay, there you go. All right. Something that also, look, if you want to play these instruments good, it's just going to take a lot of practice. All right? The more you practice, the better you will get faster. Okay? If you practice 5 minutes every day, you will hear yourself getting better. I promise you. Everyone in your house will hear you getting better, and they will probably be glad that you're practicing because they don't want to hear. Yeah, it's funny the first time, but after over and over being repetitive, not so much. So it doesn't matter what you're playing. Practice for a little bit every day, and you will hear yourself getting better. The ukulele right here, this is simple. It's not too loud. And if you don't play it loud, it won't bother people instead of, right? You're watching TV, you're watching Netflix because, you know, you're bored. Well, just bring your ukulele, bring your uke, and just practice strumming your chords quietly. So you're not bothering anybody watching TV. You're playing video games. Well, when the next game is loading, pick up your uke. I'm just strum it. Look, I'm just strumming the C chord. That's it. Okay? Alright. One of the hardest things that takes a lot of practice is transitioning from one chord to another chord. Okay, what I mean by that is moving from C chord to a different chord like this F chord. Okay? As you can see, my fingers are doing something different. I'm not playing the 3rd fret of the A anymore. Okay, I'm doing something completely different now. And it even sounds different. Alright? So in order to play an F chord, and by the way, with this C chord, okay, I'm using my ring finger. Oh, you can see my ring right there. See? I'm using my ring finger. Sometimes I'll use my middle finger, sometimes I'll use my first finger. Honestly, I don't play ukulele enough to tell you exactly which finger to use. If I could give a recommendation, though, I would use your ring finger, okay? Because, especially for this song, it seems the easiest to move around with. Okay? So, ring finger. This one. Okay? Get used to using that. It'll make your life easier. Alright, F chord. What I'm doing now is I'm going to take my first finger and I'm going to put on the E string, first fret. This one right there. Oh. That's a second string from the floor. Okay. I'm also taking my middle finger and I'm putting it on the G string, the string closest to your face, second fret. Okay. So, right there, you see? Right there. Second fret of the G string. Okay. Now there's two fingers doing two different things. All right. One's on the E string, first fret. My middle finger is on the G string, second fret. And then you play all the strings. If your ukulele sounds like that, it means one of two things. Either you're not pushing hard enough on the neck, the fretboard, or your fingers are actually touching the other strings. I don't know if you can really see that. My middle finger is touching two different strings. You don't want that. Okay? Curl your fingers like you're going to scratch somebody's eyeballs out. Ah, my eyes! Okay? Curve your fingers. That way they're only touching the strings that you want. When you curve your fingers, they're not touching any of the other strings. Only the one string that you want your fingers to touch. Okay? Fingers flat. No, fingers curled. There you go. Okay? So once again, an F chord is the E string, first fret, and the G string, second fret. Now, if you wonder why I keep looking up, it's because I don't remember the exact names of the strings. I'm sorry. I will easily confuse them for the names of the strings on a bass or a guitar. I don't want to make as much mistakes as I usually do in my other videos, okay? So, if you have one of my ukuleles from the school, I probably wrote the names of the strings underneath your guitar, underneath the tuning machines. See that? So I'm just double checking to make sure I get the names of the strings correctly. All right. And I'm pretty sure I did that to all of them. If I didn't, I'm sorry. You can get a little Sharpie and do it yourself if you choose to. I didn't do it too big. I did it nice and small. Okay? All right. And don't use a washable marker, because if you didn't write the names underneath the tuning machines on the back, I'm going to when we get back to the school anyway. So you want to save me a few seconds of time? I appreciate it. Thank you. This is thank you in sign language. All right. So F chord. Sounds like that. Two fingers are working, okay? Your middle finger, second fret of the A, the G. See, I should have checked first. See, the G. And your first finger is on the first fret of the E. Okay? Just like that. All right? Now, once you're familiar with how your fingers are supposed to be, take it slow. La, 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 F chord, la, 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 F chord, la, 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 F chord, la, la, la. Move back to the C chord. See how I recommended using your ring finger? Like, hit my ring fingers close right there. And then coming back to here is a little bit difficult. C chord, la, 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 F chord, la, 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 C chord, la, 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 F chord, la, 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 C chord, la, la, la. If that's still difficult for you, then slow it down even more. It doesn't matter how long you take transitioning from the F chord to the C chord, okay? When you get used to playing these chords, it will be easier to move from one chord to another chord, okay? Just keep at it, all right? Don't stop. Don't quit. Don't get mad like I did and give up, okay? I promise you, if you keep working at it, it will happen, okay? Just slow it down. Don't worry about speed yet. Worry about precision. Speed will come next, okay? All right. So I've shown you how to play a C chord. Showing you how to play an F chord. This is the last chord. And for beginner ukulele players, it can be a little difficult. If you're a guitar player or you know how to play guitar, you have guitar at home, this next chord is going to look familiar, okay? This is just like a D chord on guitar, but this is a G on ukulele, okay? You're using 3 fingers. The first finger and the second finger, your pointer and your middle finger, are going to be on the 2nd fret of the C and the A string. Okay, 2nd fret. So I have no finger, finger, no finger, finger, just like that pattern, okay? From my face, no finger, finger, no finger, finger, okay? That's not our chord. We're just learning to build the chord, okay? So, excuse me. First finger is on the C string, 2nd fret. The second finger is on the A string, 2nd fret. Okay? Now, I said we're using 3 fingers. So your ring finger is going to go right in the middle. It's kind of a weird way to do it, but I promise you this is the right way. Okay? Your ring finger is on the E string, the string between your 2 fingers. 3rd fret. Okay? This is a D chord on guitar. If you do this on guitar, on the bottom 4 strings, and you do this same fingering, 2nd fret and 3rd fret and all that, this is a D chord on guitar. On ukulele, this is a G chord. Sounds like a this. Okay, so get used to this. This might be a little difficult. Some of you that have been playing ukulele for a while already, you might pick this up a little bit quicker. If you're still new to this and you haven't practiced much, practice. Okay? It's going to take time. It's going to take you getting your instrument and trying it. There's no way around it. You just got to practice. You can do this. This is definitely possible. Okay? But the more time you put into learning your instrument, the better you will get faster. Yeah, I just said that a minute ago. Oh, I'm not lying. Just put some practice time in, and it will get easier every time you do it. If you make a mistake, great. That's not a bad thing. Making mistakes are not bad. You can learn from mistakes. Oh, I didn't do it wrong. Let me try again. Good for you. Okay? G chord. First finger is on the C string, 2nd fret. Let's go to the middle finger. Middle finger is on the A string, 2nd fret. And your ring finger is on that middle string, the E string, 3rd fret. Okay? If you sound like that, your ring finger is touching the A string. So curl your fingers. Makes it all better. Lazy, curved. Lazy, curved. If you're trying to be funky, then cool, whatever. Okay? But for the point of the song, curl your fingers. That way you get a nice, clean chord. Okay? Alright. Now we're going to put it all together. Alright? To play the song, I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. We are going to follow this chord progression. Take a look at it. This is for the verses. Now, if you look online, some of it might be a little different, okay? I made this a little bit easier because I wanted you to get the song down quicker. When you're ready for a challenge, look it up and find the full way to do it, okay? All right. So the first chord is a C chord. This one, the easy one. You're going to play this 8 times. 6, 7, 8. Okay? Then as it says right here, the next one is a G. This is the difficult one. Okay? 5, 6, 7, 8. Then F. Or this one. Okay, now here's a little bit of a challenge. We're going to do 2 chords. Okay, they're each going to be 4 strums. C, 4 times. And then a D, 4 times. Do you see why I had you keep your ring finger right there? Because when you come to the G, you move your ring finger up one string. So here's your C chord. And then to G chord, bam, you're already there. Back to C, no problem. Back to a D, okay. There you go. All right. Set yourself up for success. Okay. That's the verse for the song, Someone to Lava. Okay. Now, I'm not too familiar with the song. Long, long time ago, there was a volcano living all alone in the middle of the sea. Okay. Now, why did I have you strum it 8 times? Because when you're ready to play the song, and by the way, if you have a pick, I have my Little Kids Rock pick. You can use a pick on a ukulele. The song is faster. The song doesn't go a long, long time ago. There was a volcano. No, it goes faster. A long, long time ago, there was a volcano living all alone in the middle of the sea. So 8 times you can go 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? That form that we're using for the song is how you would play if you had the song up on YouTube and you're trying to play along with it. You're going to want to do 8 strums with that speed. Can you do less if you're not ready for it? Yes, you can. Cut it in half. Do 4. A long, long time ago. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. Can you go even slower? Yes. Whatever helps you to be more successful, go for it. Go for it. Change it. Okay? That's how you get better at practicing. That's how all musicians will slow down something that they're not getting right away to make sure that they get the part perfect before it's at the speed that they want it to be. I do the same thing. So, make it easier for yourself. Okay? All right. The chorus. Because the verse is the same chords the whole time. The chorus is different. Here's the chorus for Someone to Lava. Okay? You have F, C, G, C. And then the second part, F, C, F, G, C. Okay? So, I'm not using a pick anymore. If you have a pick, you want to use a pick, rock on. All right, here we go. So you got, I have a dream, I hope will come true, that you're here with me, and I'm here with you. I wish that the earth, sea, and sky up above will send me someone to love. Okay, I have the chords on the screen. It's a lot easier than looking at my paper. Okay, so once again, the number means you're going to strum that chord that many times. Okay, if you want to cut it in half, cut it in half. It's math. Well, it's half of 8. Cuatro. Well, it's half of 4. Dos. You can do it, okay? If you want to make it easier for yourself, cut these numbers in half. Instead of strumming 8 times, just do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If that's still too difficult, it's okay. It's okay to slow it down, okay? There are some people that will instantly be able to pick up their ukulele, whether they have a lot of experience or not, and be able to do this at 8 strums. Okay? If you're not one of them, don't be discouraged. It just means you're different. I've told you before that I'm glad all of my students are different because I don't want to teach a bunch of robot clones. That's boring. Be different. okay? You will still fit in. You will still play the song correctly. You will still get the job done. It doesn't matter if you're changing the number of strums in the song, because eventually you will be able to do it. And when you're able to do it and it's super easy, believe it or not, it actually applies to everything that you do. Once you get these chords down and now you're playing a different song, you'll be able to be one of those people that can play it fast. Sounds like my instrument is out of tune, so I'm going to tune again real quick. But just understand, okay? Don't freak out. Everybody has to start at the beginning. Everybody does. Some people move faster from the beginning than others. Why? Probably because they practice. Doesn't mean you can't do it. Can you? Yes. If you're one of my students, I know you can. Shame on you for not believing in yourself. All right. So, here we go. The chorus. The main hook of the song. Okay, you have an F. And we're going to slow it down. Okay, 8 times. And I will use a pick this time. I have my red little kid rock pick. Here we go. All right, 8 times the F chord. Okay, remember this is an F. First finger on the first fret, middle finger on the second fret of the G string. Okay, 8 times. And then stop. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Now let's go to the C chord. Remember this one? This one's easy. Ring finger. Okay, 8 times. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the G chord. This one's a little bit of a challenge, okay? It's this one where you got to cram all your fingers in. Hopefully you don't have chubby fingers like me where they all barely fit in there. G chord. 8 times. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now a C chord. Remember this one? This one's easy. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. All right. Let's go to the next part of the chorus, okay? F. Ready? 8 times. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Now C chord 8 times. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to the F. Back to the F. Ready? Ready? Remember F is E string, first fret, G string, second fret. Here we go. 8 times. 4 times. 4 times for the F. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. G chord 4 times. Ready? Oh, wait. Ready? Okay, G chord 4 times. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And last, the C chord 8 times. Ready? C chord. Here we go. 8 times. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. That's the whole song. Okay? Now, yes, the song is a lot longer. There are multiple verses, and you're going to play the chorus more than once. All right? So, check out the song. Okay? A verse. The first verse, a long, long time ago, there was a volcano. Okay? And there's actually the verse is a lot longer than how I'm making it. Okay? You're going to be playing this 2 times. Just like that. And then you're going to go to the I have a dream, I hope will come true. F. C. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then you're going to go back to the okay? And you do that for as long as the song is. All right? So, we're at 30 minutes. That's a lot longer than I expected to do for this song. But, you know, I want to make sure everybody gets the help that they need. I know I'm not there to help you out myself. Sorry. I'm going to do my best to find another way, just like I tell you in class. It's one thing that I learned from my father-in-law is there's always another way to accomplish a goal. Okay? So don't ever forget that. When you're stuck, there's always another way. Look at, I'm on YouTube, and I never thought I'd be doing these videos ever in my life. And here I am doing videos. Okay? Let's play the song before we're done with this session slower. For those of you that still don't feel comfortable playing along with the song, or you don't believe that you can play the song yet, let's play it slow. Okay? I'm not going to go super slow, but I'm definitely going to slow it down, okay? We're going to go about that speed, okay? Okay? Got that rhythm in? We're not starting yet. We're not starting yet. Just feel that rhythm. Oh, what? Alright, stop messing around. Here we go. We're going to do that 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and change. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. A long, long time ago, change. There was a volcano. Change. F. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. C. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Back to C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. F. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. C. 8. 2 to the G. Go. Now back to the F. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the F. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the F 4 times. 1, 2, 3 to the G. 1, 2, 3 to the C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. I hope that helps. If not, I'm sorry. Slow it down. There's no shame in slowing it down. You guys are probably more used to me now that my beard is coming back, huh? And I'm not the dude with a big mustache anymore. Miss you guys. You guys are all my kids. I hope you're doing well. Keep practicing. Don't stop practicing. Don't stop the music. Don't stop the music, guys. The music, it lives through you, Simba. So practice. It's something different to do. I'm sure you're all getting bored watching Netflix. You probably watched everything on Netflix already. Tiger King. Yeah. Wakanda Forever. Black Panther. All right? Practice. Even if you don't feel like it, promise me. If you don't want to promise me, you don't have to. But if you're down to make me a YouTube promise, practice for no less than 5 minutes a day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You ain't got to practice on the weekend. Why not? It's a weekend. I know you don't have school. If you can practice for no less than 5 minutes, meaning practice for 5 minutes or more. If you can set a timer on your phone, okay? You should have your Chromebooks now. I'm sure there's a way to set a timer. There's a 5-minute timer on YouTube. Go for it. I'll pop open another window, watch 5 minutes of my video, and practice it. You can do it. I believe in you. I know you can do it. All right? Anyways, just practice. Don't stop, okay? You can do it. I believe in you. And that's going to be it for this video, guys. 34 minutes, a lot longer than I expected. So keep practicing. Don't stop the music. I miss you guys. You're all my kids. I will see you in the next video. I'm going to get back into popping the videos out now that my leg is doing a little bit better. And we'll see you next time. Peace.